Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're digging into a product that's been getting a lot of attention. Tgideas Organic Rosemary Hair Growth Shampoo.
Yeah, TGD, the great discovery. Their marketing's been pretty strong.
It really has. They're pushing claims about hydrated keratin, pure rosemary essence,
Hmm.
basically saying it strengthens hair, cuts down breakage, and helps with new growth.
Big promises. So our mission today really is to look past the ads.
Exactly. We need to sift through what actual users are saying, the real-world feedback, and figure out if it actually delivers for people like you.
Right, let's cut through the noise, see what happens when the claims meet, well, the shower drain. The good, the bad, all of it.
Okay, so let's start with the immediate stuff. There seems to be one thing almost everyone agrees on: the scent.
Oh yeah, that comes up constantly. People seem to really like it.
Describing it as really fresh, clean, super refreshing, some said.
Mhm.
Give that kind of premium, almost shampoo commercial vibe.
Definitely a sensory plus point. Sets a nice expectation. Although, worth noting, scent is personal if you people weren't fans.
True, always a factor. But beyond the smell, what about how it feels? The texture, those first wash effects.
Well, that's where it gets interesting pretty quickly. A lot of users reported their hair felt, and this phrase came up a lot, silky soft.
Silky soft, like immediately.
Often, yeah. Or feeling lighter, smoother, definitely easier to brush through and manage, sometimes even after just that first use.
Wow, okay. And what about the hair health aspect? Like hydration.
That's another positive point many brought up. It seems to add moisture, giving hair a healthier look, some shine.
Which is great, especially if you have dry or maybe frizzy hair.
Exactly. And critically, many said it did this without making their hair feel heavy or greasy or weighed down. That's a tough balance to strike.
It really is. So that leads us to the actual results, the core claims.
Right, the success stories.
Yeah.
And for a good number of users, it seems to deliver. They felt their hair was fuller, thicker looking.
Less hair falling out, more
Oh.
bounce.
Yes, those things too. Less hair fall was mentioned quite a bit, along with more bounce in body. Some even said they saw these differences pretty quickly.
Which is exactly what you're hoping for if you're buying a shampoo specifically for growth, right?
Precisely. You want to see something happening.
Okay, but, and this seems like a big but based on the sources,
Yeah.
this is where things get really polarized.
Uh-huh. This is the crucial part. Because not everyone had that positive experience. Not by a long shot.
We saw quite a few reports saying the exact opposite happened.
Yeah, people reporting the shampoo actually seemed to cause more hair fall.
More. Wow. Or that it made their hair feel,
Yeah.
well, dry,
Right.
brittle, even thin.
Exactly. The complete opposite of silky and hydrated. Some users were pretty upset, feeling kind of misled because their results were just so different from the advertised benefits.
So you have this really stark contrast. One person gets volume and softness.
And the next finds their hair feels worse, drier, maybe even thinner. It's extreme.
What does that tell us?
It's really the key takeaway here. This huge difference in experiences. It strongly suggests that individual hair chemistry plays a massive role.
So it can work for some people, maybe really well.
But for others, it seems to carry a significant risk of a negative reaction. Dryness, brittleness, even increased shedding. It's what you'd call a highly volatile product.
Okay, so bottom line for you, the listener, if you're considering this shampoo,
Well, it clearly has fans. The scent, the softening effect, the potential for body, those are real positives for many.
but you absolutely cannot ignore the negative side. Those reports of dryness and increased hair fall are significant. Caution is definitely needed.
It highlights that whole dynamic in the sort of viral product marketplace, doesn't it? High potential reward, but also high potential risk.
So given that experiences swing so wildly from amazing silky soft to oh no more hair fall, the sources seem to point towards one crucial step before you say, buy the giant bottle.
What does that imply about how you should approach these highly hyped but clearly very reactive products?
It seems pretty clear. The advice is basically proceed with caution. Maybe patch test if you can, or start with a small amount.
Treat it like a trial run, essentially. Not a guaranteed fix, despite the glowing reviews you might see alongside the negative ones.
A really important reminder for navigating product hype, especially when it comes to something as personal as hair health.